Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Gets past one man. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Alert! 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 56! 56! Look out!
Into the air right away is Allen. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Hey, home, home, home.
Now Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Alert!
Allen now looks to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down and just a couple. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. From the gun, Bigsby. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 2. Allen going to change the look here. Allen from the gun on third down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. Well, they tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, and especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Genty. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
18.
Now back to throw. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, it's Genty. And cleans it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. 2 Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves if we're going to have that kind of a reference. They've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 25-yard line.
Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Middle. Look out.
Looking to throw. Allen. Oh, he rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up. There he goes, left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start. But a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 73 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing into? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Throw out wide is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers. And he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Regular.
Allen going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Alert!
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Javon Walker with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that. Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave him no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down.
Now a handoff to Genty. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Once again, it's Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Ready! Top Warrior 70! Riggs! 19 Tiger! 70 Ranger! Let's go!
He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, hold. 319! Half. Look out.
Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Peterson. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this 1st half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now Allen again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Peterson. And he's going to have another first out as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. Allen going to change this at the line. Again, he'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To the air, Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 36 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Raiders 7. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw caught by Bowers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Back to throw now on first down. And that's incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Seven Pirates. Go.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut back team, cut Dragon 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
19 side, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
16 yards. Alert! That's good for a Bill.
A final shot before half for Allen. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Let's go now.
And the Las Vegas first down.
19. Street. Hawk 70. Hawk. Hey. Smash front 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. 19 sight. 19.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready, set. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
They'll drop the throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Second and 2. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Good for a Las Vegas first down.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now for the 33.
Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. Ready?
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Didn't get the push they needed.
Ready?
He'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, third and goal. Now they try the right side here. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Oh, they're changing this at the line. And his kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Allen. That's into the hands of Worthy. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Allen. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Allen from the gun on third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Again, they'll throw with Allen. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Drop 60, drop 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready to roll.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
It's 4th down.
19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 17-14.
Bills 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Look out!
And Bigsby once more. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
319! What's that?
Now a handoff to Bigsby. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Second and 6 coming up.
All 52. Stop. Ready?
Now Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. I guess at the very least they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal. Bigsby going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and goal from the 1.
$319. Look out.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on second down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on third down?
This is third and goal.
Ready?
To throw is Allen. He'll try and do this himself. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This is 1st and 10.
19 mark, 60 average, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Ready?
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. And he'll give a 1st down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Ready? Torres, 7, Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw again. He's got a man that's caught left sideline.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in an evenly contested AFC title game, that very likely was the kick that'll send them to the Super Bowl.
And that's why you and I are up in the booth. Can't even imagine the pressure he was under right there. I mean, that's a career definer. And he stepped up and calmly put it through the uprights.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's the place. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. Don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. it up. The sun is up. So wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. And sure everything coming full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we met from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.